Set.
And action.
In Neuron, most of the drama and most of the tension stems from the house and what happened inside the house.
Most of the film's actually set in this location, and we had one day for it.
It was definitely the most intense day of the entire shoot of Neuron.
With the budgetary constraints and us deciding that we really needed to put the money into the look of the film, we had to shoot the film quite quickly over a small amount of days.
We had so much story to cover over the course of that day.
Luckily, we had an excellent cast and an excellent crew.
We had a great bunch of actors who were very, very good and very helpful on hitting their marks.
We had Belinda Raisin, Ron Kelly, and of course our lead, Leon Kane. We had no time for rehearsals, so on set I had to sort of turn to them and see what they felt was natural in terms of blocking.
In terms of finding the impromptu kind of blocking and scuffling, I didn't find that much of a challenge. I kind of enjoyed it more.
It's a testament to how good these actors are that we were able to get through these scenes so quickly.
I think it was more difficult for everyone else and the crew. Moving shots around in a small living room is always going to be troublesome, having to constantly move furniture and set up things, change lighting, just to get different angles.
I did a location recce, which was really good, and saw that the entire whole side window, the entire whole kitchen was a window. It was a massive, huge room. I went, right, how the hell am I going to light this? And I was able to use highlights to create depth. So I always made sure Leo had a hard light on him. If you'll notice, there's a scene where he's at the kitchen table and his partner's in the kitchen, completely almost blown out. I did that on purpose so that you got a big depth and you showed that there was a separation between them.
Probably not really the best house in terms of acoustic properties for recording. Lots of hard surfaces, and when you're shooting in a room that small, it required moving a lot of the regular furniture out of the room, which then only makes the room even more echoey. We went about trying to record as many of the small sounds as possible, knowing that we probably could Foley them in post, but we should always try to get the realistic sound as possible.
And action.
Show me your fucking hand!
Obviously the climax of that scene was the scuffle between the characters, and in particular something that we were both looking forward to was we were about to record a gun using a shotgun mic inside the room. We also put a secondary mic in another room.
I must say, when it went off, I was surprised at how loud it actually was, but I'm happy to report that we didn't peak our preamps.
Yes, I have never had a gun go off next to my face before, and that was fun.
And we only had the armour for a couple of hours. Also, our lead actor, Leon, had to get on a plane and go off to another pre-booked gig.
I had to fly up to Cairns in the afternoon, so that was going on in the back of my head. But
Yeah, it was a very challenging day, very long day.
Everyone was under a lot of pressure, really. We needed to get it done that day. We only had a certain amount of light.
Okay, cool, that's great. I want to get one more take of that.
So we were amalgamating and rearranging shots on the fly, just basically trying to find any way possible to speed things up.
On one of the days I was running the B camera, particularly as we were tight for time, I'd speak to Ben and to Scott and find out any shots they weren't sure they'd be able to get quite the way they wanted, so I could sneak in and try and get another angle of it. You only get the one chance to do the shoot, and to have that second camera that can get these lovely little moments is pretty invaluable.
Because the crew was able to work so hard and so fast, we were able to get through the day and out the other end, and I was very happy with the end result.
We're extremely lucky to have a well-organised and professional crew that worked extremely hard and hit every single deadline.
I was pretty impressed. We sort of all pulled together in the last couple of hours and came up with the goods.
Cut.
And Leon got to the airport and got out of town on time.